Hey, what's up guys? I'm on a kayaking trip, just a day trip. I wanted to take the kayak out for today. And so I figured I'm on the Shenandoah, and it looks like there's a storm that's blowing in. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind and see all these little helicopters hitting me in the face. Yep, here it comes. Oh man, you guys should see this. Hold on, this is awesome. So yeah, I'm probably an idiot for standing out here in the middle of a potential thunderstorm, but whatever. I don't think it's gonna rain. It's raining down the stream. I don't know if it's gonna come up this way or not. It probably is. The wind's blowing this way, so I would assume it's coming. But whatever. I have a it's always good when something blows in your eye. But yeah, I have a poncho. I'm not worried about it. As long as it doesn't lightning or thunder. I don't hear any thunder or lightning, or hear any thunder or see any lightning. So yeah, the whole purpose of this video is to answer these questions. So, question 1. I really hope you guys can hear me with this wind. It's crazy. You can see the trees blowing behind me. Question 1, most memorable camping trip. Well, on that question I have 2. The first one is, I'll never forget, is with my dad. God rest his soul. He passed away. But yeah, I was probably 3 or 4, and he took us to, it was on the Shenandoah. He took us camping on the Shenandoah when we were younger. And I mean, I remember bits and pieces of the camping trip, but the thing that stuck out to me was, you know, him swimming with us, him teaching us. He's the one that taught me how to fish. So him teaching me how to fish, and waking up in the morning and him cooking breakfast on the campfire. So really honestly, that's where I get my outdoor enthusiasm, I guess. The second one is not so good. I was camping with a friend of mine, David, and yeah. So this was, actually it wasn't a camping trip, it was more like a shelter building survival trip. And we both built shelters. I built a lean-to. It was a debris shelter, a debris lean-to, and I got the bright idea to try to build a fireplace because it was cold out. I wanted the fireplace, you know, reflect the heat into the shelter. So I built it, we piled the leaves on top. Well, later on, I lit the fire in the fireplace. It seemed like it was working great. And later on that night, like, I had my flashlight and I saw smoke seeping out of the leaves. I'm like, oh, that's not good. So me, like a dummy, you know, I was didn't know anything about fire, like shuffling through the leaves, and all of a sudden, it just, I guess the oxygen seeped in, and just the entire shelter went up in flames. Thank God we were by a stream, and we were able to like bucket water on to contain the fire, or else we probably would have burned the forest down. I would have felt really bad. So yeah, that was a not so good one. All right, next question. Number 2, favorite knife. Well, I had a favorite knife. It was the Gerber, and loved that knife. It was a great knife. It still is a great knife. I have nothing bad to say about the Gerber. I don't know what model it is. It's the one with the green handle, non-serrated. I think it has a saber grind on it. But it didn't feel right that I made knives and I was using a store-bought knife. So Kabar User pointed that out to me. And he's like, hey, it's funny that you make knives, but you use a store-bought knife. And I was like, you know what? You're right. That's weird. So I made one knife. But I since passed it on to my brother, and then I made this knife. I was gonna sell this one, but fell in love with it. So guess what? It's going in my gear. Full Scandi, stupid sharp, Hawaiian mango scales. I'm pretty sure it's what it has, lanyard hole. I don't use the lanyard hole. I think it's a nice aesthetic look, but it's also useful if I need to. But yeah, it's like a 5.5 inch blade, 4.5, 5 inch handle. See, I like the handle because I'm able to move around on it. I can go back on it, or I can choke up on it, or if I really want to, I can get the knife's almost like an extension of your hand. So yeah, favorite knife as of today. The sheath, not so much, because as you can see, my belt loop broke. I'm gonna have to go home and re-sew that and all that. So I'm still new to leatherworking, so whatever. But anyhow, next question. We won't get into my leatherworking. What's the next question? Number 3, where did you learn your skills? My skills came from, I learned a lot of my skills, like my fishing and just like camp gear, maintenance and stuff, from my dad. My dad, well, he was an avid camper. He loved camping. Camped every time he got a chance. And he took us kids with him, which I'm very grateful for. But most of the skills that I've learned nowadays is on YouTube. There's so many channels on bushcraft and camping and outdoors and hunting that it's unbelievable. And there's a plethora of knowledge on YouTube. So yeah, I learned a lot on YouTube. Next question. Number 4, favorite fire starting method. So my favorite was, I was ecstatic when I learned how to start a fire with a fire steel, ferrocerium rod. And then I learned how to do a bow drill. Don't like bow drills, too hard. It's a good skill to have if you need it. And it's great to practice every now and then, but not my preferable fire starting. My favorite is flint and steel, or rock and steel as I call it, because this is not flint. I showed this in the last video of mine. Where's the camera? I don't think it's going to focus. But yeah, I showed this rock in the last video, and I love that. So yeah, flint and steel is definitely my favorite right now. My battery's running down, I gotta hurry up. Most essential piece of kit. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a very hard question. I would either say my cook kit or my knife, depending on how long I'm out. If I were stuck somewhere for 1-2 days, I would say my knife. If I were stuck somewhere for, I don't know, say a week, I would say my cook kit, because especially if there was no way to purify water. I can get a fire started without flint and steel, without a knife or whatever, and I can make a cutting tool out of a rock. It might not last, but I can just make another one. So yeah, either my cook kit or my knife. Next question. Do you keep a bug out bag? No, I don't keep a bug out bag. Why? I don't know. I mean, to me, it's not necessary. I have gear. I have gear sitting around, and I do keep a backpack with camping gear. Like if I need to, I have a tent strapped to it always. I have a sleeping bag strapped to it always. I have my cook kit in there, and I have a sleeping pad. And I don't keep food in it because obviously it would go bad. But I don't keep a bug out bag. My whole thing on that is I have a family. I mean, I guess I could keep multiple bug out bags, but I have a family. Like, if something were to happen where I needed to get out and go, I'm grabbing everything I can and throwing it in the back of my SUV. Everything that I can use to ensure that we get from one place to another, I'm going to throw it in the back of my SUV and we're out. Now, but we can get into a whole bunch of scenarios, but that's just me. I don't keep a bug out bag. I feel like if I need to go, I can grab stuff and then go. I'm quick enough on my feet. I'm a quick thinker, so I feel like I can grab stuff that we need and then go. So no, I don't keep a bug out bag. right. Number 7. Favorite cooking method, stove or fire? Definitely fire. Campfire, food taste. I mean, it's not even a campfire. It could just be a fire in your backyard. Food taste 100 times better when you cook it on a fire, to me. I can cook a sausage on the stove in a frying pan and then come outside and cook the same sausage on a campfire, and I guarantee you I can tell the difference. So yeah, campfire definitely. The wind's still kicking up. We haven't got any rain yet. I'm hoping it'll hold out until I get back to the car. Let's see. Phone's going off here. Where's the questions at? Oh, here we go. Oh, hold on, guys. I lost the questions. Where are you at? Well, that's no good. Oh, the wind's blowing. We're almost there. I gotta find where is the damn questions? Okay, number 8. Tag 3 people. So the 3 people I tag is my woodsman. If he's been tagged, I'm sorry. Let's see, my woodsman, Nathan 4701. Actually, yeah, my woodsman, Nathan 4701, and Stalker Steve. I'm going to tag you, Stalker Steve. Sorry, but you've been tagged. So yeah, guys, I'm going to bring you guys back. I'm going to try to bring you back. Hopefully, the wind's blowing upstream, so it's probably going to be quite a task to paddle back down that way. So I'm going to bring you back in, though. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm in the river. I'm in the kayak. And this is exactly what I was talking about. I'm gonna have to fight the wind. Like if I don't paddle, the wind is below. I'm actually going upstream, and the current's pretty swift right here. So I'm gonna have to fight this crap. I have at least 500-600 yards to go. No good. No good. Good thing my kayak's comfortable. That looks kind of weird. I shouldn't probably do that on camera, but I'm going to anyways. But yeah, I've actually thought about taking the drone. It's still pretty windy. Probably about 8-9 mile an hour gusts. Thought about putting the drone up, but I don't want to take a chance of crashing it into the water. Oh yeah, so this turtle right here, in case you're wondering, I made this necklace. This is a hand-carved turtle out of a moose antler, I think it is. Yeah. Had a friend on Facebook in one of my groups. So I think I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute. I'm gonna float around. It's not dark. It's getting dark, but it's not too dark. So I'm gonna float around for a little bit. I don't want to go home. I'm enjoying being out here. I really am. It's nice and it's very calming. So, all right, guys. See, look. Let me show you. It's blowing me into the stream that's coming out up there. Stream behind me? Yeah. So, we're going to see how this works. We might get in the stream, get caught in the current, and maybe it'll push us. Or it'll flip me. I'll have to throw the camera like over on the bank or something so it doesn't get wet. Actually, I'm hanging out here. It's not going anywhere. We're staying in one spot. It's crazy how a little bit of wind can affect. Oh, nope. Hold on. We're getting crazy now. Nope, the wind's blowing me. It's blowing me this way, upstream. See the water? Oh, it's pushing me into the current. Here we go. We're in for a ride now. Nope, never mind. Hold on. What's going on? Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of this crap and bring it back.